Life coach, don't wait until things fall apart to get the help that you need. Don't wait until things start to go a different way for you to start to pray. Don't wait for the door to close, the excuses to be made in order for you all to get the help that you need to save your marriage and your relationship. Don't stick it out for the sake of the kids. Don't put yourself in a position that makes you question exactly who you are. Don't lose yourself in the marriage. Don't lose yourself in the relationship. And this is the reason why you have to get the help that you need. I stress over and over again, therapy is important. You might not need therapy, but maybe your kids need therapy, whatever they're dealing with. You feel like you might not need therapy, but eventually you will need therapy because all of us deal with issues. There are things that we go through. There are things that we struggle with that can only be identified because somebody from the outside looking in is able to see further and are able to understand. I tell people this over and over again, that love is a beautiful thing. Growing together is a beautiful thing. But the reason why most couples fall and fail is because they don't get the help that's needed and they never talk about their issues. They rather talk about their issues with the opposite sex. They rather talk about their issues when things go bad. But it's not about waiting for things to go bad. It's about making sure that you get the maintenance that you need. That maintenance is so important, you all. You can love someone, you want to grow with them, but loving them means that you're working on yourself while you're working on your relationship. We fail to do that over and over again. How is that? Because we're so focused on building with the individual that we're not working on ourselves individual. This is why it's so important. People get married and they gain all this weight. People get in relationships, they lose focus. They don't have that same drive. They're not talking the way they was talking when you first met them. Notice that their dialogue changes. Notice that their dreams and the things that they want change. Why? Because they focus on the marriage and the relationship. They focus on making you a better individual while they're losing themselves. And you don't want to do that. Get the help that you need. Maintenance is so vital and so important because it helps you all see things from a different perspective. It allows him to understand what you're saying and allows you to understand what he is saying. And if you do this, you will see not only growth in your marriage and relationship, but you'll see growth in your personal life because now you'll also have homework. You will also see things. You'll understand why they feel the way they feel. You will understand why they have trust issues. You'll understand why they have an issue every time you all apart. You start to do certain things that makes them question, do she love me? Does he love me? Because why? They're putting themselves in a compromising position. And why is that? The truth is we're always looking for acceptance, you all. Whether you want to believe that or not, all of us are always looking to be accepted. Doesn't mean that we don't value ourselves. Doesn't mean that we don't have morals. Doesn't mean that we don't love ourselves. It just means that we're always looking for something from somebody else that we should be giving ourselves. And so what happens, you start random conversations with the opposite sex. You'll have old flings from the past that comes back up. Why? Because we're looking for that acceptance. I don't know why I'm going this way, but let's just go with it. Get the help that you all need. Pray together. Talk about your issues that you have with the individual. Here's something else that you need to do. And I know you all are not going to agree to do this, but I'm telling you, look into it, pray about it, think about it. Talk about your struggles. Talk about your temptations. Talk about the things that you struggle with within. When I'm not with you, I'm dealing with this. When you're gone, I'm dealing with that. These are the thoughts that's going through my head. I still struggle with this from my past, and I thought I was over it. And I told you I was over it years ago, but sometimes this pops back up. And the reason why is because you need to put it out into the atmosphere so you all can talk about it, deal with it, heal from it, allow God to deliver you from it, and allow things to fall in place. All this stuff takes time, you all. Okay? There's no secret to a success. There's no secret to a successful marriage or relationship. It takes for two people to see eye to eye, work together, pray together, build together in order for it to last. The marriages that's been married 16, 20 something years, this just didn't happen overnight. From the outside looking in, oh my God, I love the way they have. I want a relationship like them. I love the way they're dealing with hell right now, even as we speak. They're dealing with issues right now, but they don't let you all know that they're dealing with issues. They behind closed doors, they're working together. They're praying together. They're fussing, they're fighting, but yes, they're working together. And it's important. Why? Because they're trying to get the maintenance to maintain their relationship and their marriage. All right? Think about it. Have a blessed day.